Alright, I'm gonna go down here this morning. We just did our haversack, the one I made. I got it packed. I always get too much stuff. But we're just gonna go right here by the house and cook some breakfast. It's Friday morning. I'm gonna start being off on Fridays, I think, so I'll be able to do a little more stuff. I think me and my wife may go camping up to the forest or something today. So I'm gonna do a little cooking this morning. I'm a little bit late, but we're gonna cook, get out here and cook, and then I might video us our little trip, little adventure we go on this weekend. But anyway, y'all come on, let's go down here and do what I always do. Let's cook. I got some breakfast. I think it's just eggs, bannock, and some ham. So we're gonna cook that. So come on, let's get on down there and have some. Well, as you can see, up on top of the mountain, the guy over the mountain from me, they're working on a barn or something, and they're doing a lot of hammering and nailing, got some power saws and stuff every once in a while. It's not a lot, but every once in a while you can hear it. So I decided I'm just gonna head on down the mountain and go down to the creek and get away from all that noise to make a video and cook. So anyway, it took me a minute to get down here, but I'd rather have all this in the background than that noise. And man, there ain't nothing wrong with working. I'm tickled to death. I have to go up there and see what he's working on later. But anyway, we're just down here at the creek instead of up by the house. Anyway, let's get to cooking. Canteen. I'm gonna sit on my haversack. Got some kind of all mushrooms or some kind of fungus growing on, and I don't want to get it all over my pants. We're gonna set this over here today and cook on it. I know there's a glare from the sun, but maybe it's not too bad. I got my knife and my fork and all like I brought the other day, and my multi-tool. Just my haversack. I got this skillet, the one we used the other day, but I found another one at a thrift store. It's one of those little ones, and I think we're going to use it. Got my handle right here, it is. I got it in this food bag. I got ham, but here's that little skillet. It's just hand size, but it's real thin, but it's cast iron, so I think we'll use it today. And we're just going to, since I'm running behind, we're just going to cook with a burner. We'll get the burner out. That gas, I ordered another Trangia stove because I don't want to get the one out of my rucksack. So I ordered another one that we'll get, and we'll use it. And I know they say bushcraft is you got to use fire or something, but you know what? I call it bushcraft because I'm just out having fun, and most of my stuff's bushcraft, and I'm not gonna get into that argument battle with everybody about what's bushcraft and what ain't. I think that you got ultralight backpacking, you know, and you know bushcraft. It's a lot of them old people that's out digging holes, building those cabins, you know, half underground, and cutting down all the trees. And you know, I ain't in a survival situation. I don't want to go out in the woods, and I even got my own land enough to I could do that, but I don't want to cut down a bunch of trees and build no half underground cabin. I mean, I got my little cabin at the creek that I like to go to, but anyway, I don't know why I got off on that, but bushcraft is, I just like the term and like the people, the bushcraft people, and it's just a lot of fun. But again, I'm not going to get in that argument about what's bushcraft and what ain't. Okay, we got our thing, got my skillet. Hope I got enough fuel. I think I do. And I don't have, I think I got a bandana in here somewhere. I got to find it because that may get hot and I can just use that. I got a skillet and oil, but we're going to put this ham in there to start with. I got my knife, but let's just use this. And this is one I showed y'all made out of I think it was a steak knife, but I put a little cat part tip on it, sharpened it. I like it. This ham's really good. Sun's coming in on me. Hope y'all can see me. Look like I got a spotlight, some kind of fancy. That's probably some kind of poisonous fungus. I'm gonna try to stay away from it best I can. Anyway, let's get the fire started. Get my ferro rod. Perfect. Get that going. Put this up. I got my fork. I can probably cook with my fork a lot. I need to get me a rag and lay up here, I guess, so I'll stay off of that best I can. Burn the hair off my arm. Get some oil. Make sure I'm using oil, not using We'll get this bandana out that I got around this skillet. I think I'm gonna need it. I may just use this. We're gonna set this here to catch some of my tools. We use this as a look at that. Woohoo! I'm gonna start a fire up here today. I'm getting a little bit more olive oil because I actually do want to kind of season this skillet a little bit. Good looking ham though, ain't it? I get this stuff at a Christian corner meat. It's just a little old nice family that's got a meat store in town from here, and super great people. The family's actually going on a mission trip right now to Honduras. Been seeing their posts. It's pretty cool to do business at places that, you know, you kind of know them. I think they've had that business for years. Should have made my coffee first, shouldn't I? When I moved this, y'all remember when I was down here fishing yesterday? When I moved the stump, there's some of them worms up under it. I was looking for fish bait. Maybe next time I come fishing, there'll be some right here. I think people eat those. I've seen them on like those movies, Alone and Survivor and stuff. Uh-oh. Man, this fall weather's nice, isn't it? Okay. Been sticking sticks all up under this stump trying to make it. Next time I chainsaw a log someday in the future, I have to remember I might be using it for a stand and get the cut good and even. Don't let me forget my Bannock. I got this little bowl that I got my egg in. I might put my ham in it when I get through. Hope y'all enjoying fall. I might go over and get a walnut and bust it, put it, roast it or something, do something with it. That egg is gonna have some brown in it, but that's gonna make it good. I'm not sure, but I think his ham was really already cooked. So that ham grease will be good for that egg. Let's get it cracked. Ooh, that is a pot full right there. Let me get my spatula. Because that went quick. Guess I should have put more grease in there. Yeah, it's burning it. Woohoo! Okay, all y'all can get on to me. I am making a mess. I'm gonna have to get my cowboy skillet back out, I guess. I got pretty good with it. This cast iron, I should have put more grease in here. Whoop, still good though. Woo, getting hot. Okay, let's get my, I'm gonna set it there, I don't want it to burn. My jalapenos and cheese. Y'all know I gotta have those. It's kind of a half scrambled, half, kind of a half and half today. Look at that. Here's something. When you're a little late in the morning cooking, people's up and there's a lot more noise. Whew. We're gonna put all this back in the skillet when we get through cooking our bannock bread. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. I'm using the spine of the knife, not the edge. Whew. All right, here's my bannock. See all the extra flour? Woo! I usually end up with it all in my fingernails when I do a video, the dough. It amazes me how this stuff cooks, you know, and it's I know I see fried bread, and I call this bannock because it's, when I get through cooking it, for some reason it's dry, and it may not do it in its cast iron like it does the cowboy skillet, but it's just a dry bread. It's not like a greasy fried bread, you know, and it's real flaky. I mean, it's almost like it's baked. I mean, it's just a hard baked bread. It's not a soft, like a inside of a biscuit. It's more of a flaky, you know, type of a harder baked bread that's got the crust on it, and that's what I like. But anyway, thanks for being down here with me. I hope y'all don't get tired of these cooking videos. I know I did a catch and cook with a fish the other day, and You know, I keep telling y'all we're gonna do other stuff. The persimmons, I've been going up there getting 1 or 2 a day. The tree's still loaded, they're just not falling. It's a competition with the deer. If I go in the morning, they've eat everything at night. So the best time for me to go is in the evening and get what's falling during the day, where they haven't come out and got it. But it's a matter of remember, and I want to go out to my mother-in-law's and get some chestnuts, but it's also a fight out there with the deer. Because them deer out there get those, the first year she had them, it was almost like, you know, there wasn't no deer out there. I don't know, maybe she rents that house, so whoever was in it before might have kept the deer run off, had dogs. And now she doesn't have any animals, so all the deer's probably coming right up there in the yard to get them. So that's probably the difference. Anyway, it's pretty cool. You got to beat the animals to the stuff. I bet it was like that in the old days when people went to pick stuff, trying to beat the animals to all the good stuff. Let's see if I can find a walnut. Found a few. This is a walnut tree right beside me, so I don't know if I have while the bread's cooking. I thought I might try to bust one, but I didn't bring my gloves. I don't really want to get that black stuff all over me. Let's see. Look at that bread fluffing up. Got a little bit black, but that's okay. I need to put some oil down. I guess I could start getting my water ready. Make some coffee. It's fun cooking out of my haversack, but I miss my backpack, my rucksack. Okay, right here, my GoPro got hot, cut off, so then the video got fast. I had to slow the video down, but right now I'm finishing up my coffee. I apologize for the GoPro doing that, but this hot weather, that's just it's out of my control. I didn't realize it had gotten hot. But finishing up my coffee, got the canteen cut. You can see me wiping sweat where it was hot. The camera's still videoing, but it's just videoing like it fast forward. But the bread turned out great. It's you know how I love my bread, and it's nice and flaky. Look at there, it's nice and flaky. Just the way I like it. And now I'm gonna add my ham and my eggs back into the skillet so I can eat the skillet. It's a beautiful morning to be down here doing this. Got my coffee, got my eggs ready. I'm forgetting my Texas Pete, I always do, but I do have jalapenos. Man, that's some good stuff. I'm just probably explaining now right here why my camera got hot. I'm gonna have to see me wiping my glasses and all. But I got my phone there. I didn't bring my bottle to do my flight time for my phone. I'm gonna do it on my phone this morning. But anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate all y'all watching. And again, I apologize for the camera getting hot like this. But some things just out of your control. And I could have just thrown away all the footage and just did away with it. But it's a good meal. But anyway, remember what I always say: keep God first. Creek Camper out. watching.